Okay, mako Darian rasa lari kampung ko bo nagagraduate din betul. Ya lebih kurang 4 jam lah nanti non drive straight dari Kuching. Iban 4 tahun tu.
Alright, Darian, thanks for coming out to the interview. Thank you for introducing yourself in Iban. So let's get the ball rolling, shall we? So first off, I would just like to ask you, what is the different traditional outfits that the Ibans wear?
There are two types, sirat and ketambi, where basically there are two types of ketambi, with sleeves and without sleeves. And while the Iban men also wear a hat, rattan hat, with hornbill feathers on them, while also sporting a machete or parang as we call it, and a long wooden shield. While the women, they usually wear a jacket made of beads, multicolored beads, and a black cotton skirt. They wear, both men and women wear their traditional clothes while performing the nganjat dance during gawai.
So all these clothings are only worn during gawai during the traditional dance?
I would say during most celebrations, not just the gawai, not just the nganjat dance.
Alright, so it will be worn during, I think it's safe to say that it will be worn during special occasions.
Yes, during special occasions.
Alright, so what is the significance of these traditional outfits?
These traditional outfits, basically for the men, it's like what they used to wear before they went off to battle, while for the women, they usually wore earrings, large earrings on their earlobes to basically make their hole bigger hole. And what this signifies was, the bigger the hole, like it signifies bigger beauty, like more beauty. Sorry.
Moving on from that, you spoke about the ngajat just now, the traditional wear that was worn during this dance called ngajat. Can you tell us a little bit more about this dance?
Okay, so a long time ago, this dance was performed after the warriors of a particular longhouse probably when came back from battle, and this dance was performed in celebration of that. And these days it's just performed as a celebration during gawai to celebrate the harvest of the past year.
You said that the ngajat can be performed by both men and women, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, alright. So with this dance, there's bound to be instruments that come along with it. So can you tell me a little bit about the instruments that are being used for this dance?
Sure. The main instruments used are gongs, along with percussion instruments like the nkerobong, the chanang, the dumba, and the musicians, they don't have any restrictions on age or male or female. So basically, if you know how to play, then you're welcome to play. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the taboos and the beliefs of the Iban people?
Okay, so one of the big taboos, the first off the top of my head, is that a long time ago when Iban were going out to do their business, if they heard a noise or a sound from a bird called the ketupong bird, the sound would usually signify bad luck, and it is advised that any who hears this sound to quickly turn around and go back home.
Alright, so by going out and doing businesses and going out to mend to your rice paddies,
yes, that's
and
correct.
all that sort of thing, right?
While a woman is pregnant, the husband and the wife are advised to not handle any sharp objects like knives or parang, in case with the belief that the baby will be born deaf.
Alright.
Other than that, they are also advised to not handle, to carry stones, just in case the baby was born paralyzed. It is believed, the Ibans used to believe that whenever it is a sunny day, but it is still raining, that it would signify that it is time for spirits to go out hunting for human souls.
Alright, so in the case of rain and the sun is still out, you're talking about sun showers, right?
That's correct.
Alright. Okay, so getting a bit on the darker side, so let's try and lighten up the mood a bit. Can you tell us a little bit about the traditional food of the Iban people?
Sure. I think one of the food that I think some West Malaysians know would be the ayam bansok. It's basically chicken and lemongrass cooked in bamboo. And what this does is that the bamboo actually seals the flavor and makes it more tender and all around more delicious. That's one of them. And another one, I think you can replace the chicken with a pork basically. And one I had was when I was younger, when my family and I went pay our respects to the deceased, my aunt, and the pork we had was a lot salty to basically pay respects to the dead. That's what my dad told me.
So that salty pork, it's basically an offering to the dead.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything else? Any other traditional food?
I think for drinks, we go to the alcoholic drinks here is more well known to most Malaysians, I believe. Tua. Tua is basically made with fermented rice, yeast, and sugar. And if you want to add your own addition also, like any fruits, orange, apple, it's a famous drink among Sarawakians. And also langkau. Langkau is a bit stronger than tua. Well, tua is a sweet taste to it. Yeah, langkau is just straight up alcohol.
All right. So I think that's all the questions that we have. So thank you so much, Arian, for taking